Hey everybody, I'm Jeremy from Nerds on the Go, and today we have something very special for you. It's the Duncan Hines Dolly Parton Baking Collection, the second one. So here's the first one here, just for reference. We have a video description below this one. This came out last year, and this one was 2 cakes, 2 frostings, a towel, and a spatula. Really cool. This is the new one right here. We're so excited. So this is the second edition, second box here. This one this time comes with cornbread, biscuits, and 2 brownie mixes. Also a different towel and a different spatula. So we're excited to see that in person. Just real quick on the artwork. I love this artwork. I love how they did the new one with the real vibrant colors on there. They got the bigger butterfly there. It just looks really good. So another awesome box. So we'll get this box opened up real quick here. And right before we do that, we'll just tell you a little information about the box. So this one was $57.07 shipped. Last year was about $70 shipped. So a little bit cheaper this year. And this we got on the pre-sale of 2/1/2023. You had to have a code, and they sent us the code because we bought the first one, but I think you can go online and sign up for it as well. There's probably different options for it. And the public sale was on 2/8/2023. And so you can go and buy this online if it's not sold out already. So all products were released in early January except for the spatula towel. So you can go right now to your local grocery store and you can see the cornbread and the biscuits there and both brownie mixes there. And they should still have cakes in store. We saw them recently, the cakes and the icing. Again, depends on your store, but they should have that there. So exciting, look at this. It screams Dolly already. So we'll open it up. Oh wow. So move these cards out of the way so they won't fall. And there's kind of your presentation right there. So if that doesn't say Dolly Parton, I don't know what does. That's really cool. So air, more air, kind of somewhere. And so there's a couple of these recipe cards here. We'll talk a little more about these when we get to each product. But there's a recipe card there, and another recipe card, and then one more recipe card there as well. And just a heads up, those recipe cards are a way to elevate it versus just the way on the box. So there's two kind of options for everything. And then they got us a little card again this year. So this one is Duncan Hines. Thank you for showing so much love for my Duncan Hines Southern style cake mixes and frostings. Now I've got another special treat just for you. I'm so glad you'll be among the first to try my new fabulously fudgy brownies. Caramel turtle brownies. Oh man, this sounds good. Sweet cornbread and buttermilk biscuits. Oh yes, that's up our alley right there. These recipes are a lot like my music, filled with sweet southern charm. I can't wait for you to try them in your own kitchen. Ready to help us make life a little sweeter? Grab your apron and come bake with me and Duncan Hines. Happy baking, Dolly. So here's a look at the card right there. That's everything I just read to you. And Dolly at the bottom there. On the back here it just says Dolly with the butterfly or signature. And it's got the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook for Dolly Parton and for Duncan Hines on it. And then there's a playlist on Spotify as well. So there's information right there. And then down in the description below, we will have the link for this box and the link for our last video. So, wow, those look good. Caramel turtle, Dolly Parton, love that. So on the side of the box here is the simple way to cook it or bake it. And then on the back here is the more elevated, which that ties in to these cards they have here, which there's not a card for this one. We were missing a card last time. Looks like I'm missing a card this time. But the caramel turtle, it's got caramel drizzle and everything in here. On the back also shows how I did with the peanut butter skillet brownie sundae, which is right there. This is really neat. It's got caramel drizzle and walnuts. That's awesome. So next up is the fabulous fudgy brownie mix. It comes with the fudgy syrup. On the back is the pecan pie brownie. So that's the way to elevate it right there. And again, I love the colors on it. It has Dolly on the front and everything. And this has the card to go with it right here. So there's the card there. And on the back, it has how you did the brownies and pecan pie filling you can do with it as well. So these are all included there. So that's really cool. Already getting hungry as it is. Buttermilk biscuit mix makes 14 biscuits on this one. Again, the recipe on the sides, the basic, elevates on the back. Let's look at the box there. And on the back is cheddar chive biscuits. So that's right here. So you get the whole recipe card here for the cheddar and chive biscuits. And those biscuits look good. I'll be eating some biscuits this week. We have some preserves in the house from Loveless Cafe. Thank you, babe. Loveless Cafe. Loveless Cafe makes some awesome preserves. I'll be putting down there. And the last baking item here is the sweet cornbread and muffin mix. You can make muffins or cornbread out of it. That's what it looks like right there. Looks really good. On the back, again, is the elevated. That's the jalapeno cornbread. Now, I'm big on jalapeno cornbread. Steph, I don't think is as much, but it's funny because Stephanie also likes spicy. I'm just not so much into cornbread. There's a little card there. And on the back, again, is what you need for the jalapeno cornbread. So, this is neat right here. You have the pink stuff. Woo! I don't know why I do that every time. Somebody has to pick that up. It's going to be me. So, here is the new Dolly Parton towel. So, what would Dolly do? I like that quite a bit. What would Dolly do? And I think we still use and have it right here. So, the box last year, if you are what you eat, then why not be sweet? So, that was the towel from last year. Liked that a lot. But I think the towel this time it screams Dolly more. I think at the butterflies and the famous saying, what would Dolly do? So I definitely like that towel quite a bit. And then, last but not least, is the spatula. Oh, that's cool. So it's got the what would Dolly do on there. Has the Duncan Hines down here, pink with the butterflies. And you already know, we have the other spatula. And this was the one from the last box. So if you are what you eat, then why not be sweet? The same saying. So the exact same spatula is really just different on there. But again, very cool with the stars and the Dolly pink on there. But the butterflies, just think where it's at. So I really like the butterflies quite a bit on there. So that being said, let's show you everything. So the box. And we got all the mixes right here. And then we got our little spatula right here. Cards over here, stuff everywhere now, so I threw it everywhere. Little towel there, and a little spatula. Now the bib, I'm ready to eat. Look at there. Now I think we already have everything that we need in this house to good baking. So, with that being said, amazing box, amazing colors. Duncan nailed out the park again. Yeah, I just can't wait to eat it. So Stephanie and I will get the bacon. We'll show you some of the bacon. And then we'll also give everything a try at the end, let you know our thoughts on it. The only question I have now is, what would Dolly do? We are starting off with the caramel turtle first. This looks so good. Got the pan here. We're going to try to do it in the skillet here, the elevated way. The egg. Got our ham spray there. Peanut butter, milk, and then our egg or our butter right there. And this is the elevated way right here to make it a peanut butter skillet brownie sundae. We have everything but the ice cream. So either we're going to go no ice cream or Jeremy's going to put chocolate ice cream. Yeah, we got chocolate. So we may just do the chocolate, but that's everything you need right there. Alrighty guys, there are the brownies with the peanut butter all marbled in there. It goes in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes on 350, and then we will let it sit for about 20 minutes to cool, and show you the finished product. Caramel too, though, at the end. Yeah, we have to drizzle that on there. Yeah, it's really good, all marbled in there pretty well. Next up, we have the fabulous Fudgy brownies. The pan baking spray there, pan egg, melted butter ready, and the milk. So we got the other brownies in the oven. We're about to pop these in right with them, and then we'll try both of those together here in a little bit. But Fudgy brownies and a brownie skillet, oh man, sounds so good. There is the fabulous Fudgy ones all mixed up and ready to go in the oven. We're going to slide them in there. They're going at 350 for...
How long do they go in the oven? 32 to 35 minutes.
There we go. And then,
so we're going to put those in there. And again, we'll let you see when both sets of brownies are done, and we'll show you the finished product.
all right, so both of the brownies are out the oven. This is the fudgy brownies here. Looks good, but I think we have a winner right here. We used the cast iron skillet on this, and we did the peanut butter. So this is the elevated. That's the non-elevated. So it's just standard out the box. Brownies look good like normal brownies. Elevated looks fantastic. We got caramel to go on top. The only thing we don't have right now is the vanilla ice cream, but I think we'll be okay here. Not drizzling very well.
Not drizzling very well. It's chunking.
That's all right though. All right, so as you can see, both brownies are out. We cut little slices out here to give them a try real quick. We didn't have any vanilla, but I did have some of my favorite Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie, which is fantastic. So on my plate here, got a little bit of the ice cream. This thing is falling apart, which is a good thing. That's the turtle brownie there. And then I got the fudgy right here. So I'm going to try to bite with the caramel turtle brownie without the ice cream with it. So at first, oh man, this looks good. This is the fudgy right here. That's really good. It's your standard fudgy brownie, just perfectly made, but really good. And then here's a bite with the turtle, peanut butter turtle. We did the peanut butter swirl in there. Oh yeah. Highly recommend doing the extra steps. The extra steps was the peanut butter swirled in, and then the ice cream on top. And I got a little bit of the Ben & Jerry's ice cream right here with it.
And I think adding it to a
skillet
was the extra step as well.
Surprisingly, I don't know if I've ever had chocolate ice cream on a brownie before. I think it's better than vanilla. So it's got the chocolate ice cream with the chocolate, but fudgy brownie tastes like a Duncan Hines fudgy brownie. Really good. This other one, the turtle, with the caramel drizzle on top, peanut butter mixed in, a little bit of ice cream, I'd say go for the chocolate. Fantastic. So two winners right there. My favorite's the turtle. And we got the cornbread and the biscuits we're going to make here in a minute as well. All right, so we got our mix here. We got to switch to a stainless steel bowl here. And we got our milk over here. And then we also got whole stick of butter for this. Ooh, almost dropped it in there. And then 2 more tablespoons of butter for on top once you're done. So the mix tells you to cut in 10 tablespoons of cold butter. And then you also got to stir in the milk using a scoop down motion. Biscuits have now been rolled, so we're doing the drop biscuit style. So we got 14 of them laid out right there. Came to the exact amount of batter. So I would say this is pretty much what you should see about when you roll them out. And snack on those brownies over there. And then the sweet cornbread's up next. Cornbread box, got our pan already greased there. 1 egg roll, and then butter and milk. I do the egg roll joke because at the hibachi place, they always talk about you want an egg roll, and they roll the egg over to you. So I got the egg, the milk, the butter, and we're gonna put get the cornbread going here. And at the same time, we'll drop the biscuits in as well. Got a plate of biscuits here. Stephanie will give a couple of these a try. So this one I've already cut open right here and put some butter onto the inside of it. You know, you got butter on top, you need butter inside. So let's give a little bite here. That's good. It's Stephanie said it best a little bit earlier when she tried her first bite. It's almost like a Pillsbury kind of biscuit, kind of mixed with a homemade biscuit. So it's like, it's kind of like a, better than like a rolled biscuit, but not quite fully homemade where you made everything from scratch. I was pretty close to making it from scratch, but these are some pretty good biscuits. I mean, this is probably some of my favorite biscuits just made from a mix. Just saying that. It tastes pretty close to a homemade biscuit. Buttery, good, fluffy. Yeah, really good. Cut out a slice of cornbread here to give it a try. Good, huge spread of food. So we're gonna pack up probably about half of this and bring it to Steph's parents tonight. And we'll have some biscuits and cornbread and brownies for them. And try the cornbread now. It just came off the oven, it has a few minutes to sit. And texture is good, good crumble. Like it's got kind of crumbly, but also kind of stays together. It's like a good texture there. Oh, delight. I tell you. Oh. Okay. Talking to me now. That's a good cornbread. And at the end, it's very sweet. So that was the second baking collection box from Duncan Hines, partnered with Dolly Parton. So on the left here is the first one from last year. Had the 2 cakes, the icings. Really cool box last year. And that banana chocolate wafer cake there was amazing. Check out the description, video description below. And this year, this box, I love the artwork even better on it. And Stephanie and I both love this box even more. Even the little extra details, like what would Dolly do, and the butterflies. Last year was about being sweet and had some like sparkles on it. And it's got the what would Dolly do towel there. So just love the extra little touches this year. I think it screams Dolly even more than last year. As far as the contents of the box, we did split everything with Stephanie's parents. So Stephanie's parents thought everything was great. So no complaints at all. They loved it. And yeah, especially that brownie was really good for them. They loved that. So for Stephanie and I, highly recommend getting the ingredients in the box. If you get the box itself, it's a little bit more pricey than going to the store, but you do get the cool box, the display, the towel, the extra stuff. It's just awesome getting this box in the mail. Let's start with the cornbread. The cornbread was amazing. I think it was my favorite cornbread boxed that I've ever had. I was straight from the box, mixing it, had a sweet note at the end of it. It's just a good sweet cornbread. Really like that a lot. The biscuits, again, I think there's some of my favorite biscuits that aren't fully homemade. So those biscuits, you do have to cut the butter in and kind of fold the milk into the dough a little bit. So there was still some process almost making it homemade, but it was excellent. For Stephanie, kind of run almost like the Pillsbury, kind of in the roll, maybe a little bit better. For me, it was really close to the homemade. Put some strawberry preserves on it from Lois Cafe. That was fantastic. Had 2 kinds of brownies. One was the fudgy brownie. We both loved that, really good. But I will give you a heads up, it reminded us of just the Duncan Hines brownie. There is a way to elevate it to the pecan pie type brownie. So you could make that and be a lot better, I would imagine, but it was still a really good brownie. It's a good fudgy brownie. And you could elevate the biscuits to cheddar and chive, and you could elevate the cornbread to jalapeno cornbread. We decided not to do that. We did elevate the turtle brownie. So we did swirl in the peanut butter. It comes with the caramel, has the nuts already in the mix there. We put it into a skillet. We did not have any vanilla ice cream on hand, but I did try it with chocolate ice cream. And so Stephanie really enjoyed that a lot. I really enjoyed that quite a bit as well. And with the chocolate ice cream, I've never actually thought about doing that before. Putting the brownie, a hot brownie, usually comes with vanilla or vanilla bean. I put the brownie batter chocolate ice cream from Ben & Jerry's on there. Chocolate ice cream goes on chocolate brownie, I'm telling you now. So that was really good. But all in all, it's another fantastic box. You know, it's really cool, the second baking collection. Absolutely love it. Duncan Hines, would love to see this again in the future if you ever watch this. But also, let's see some more partnerships. We love Dolly Parton. We love to see some other people as well. We love to see some different things. But it would be really cool if we got a 3rd box, a 4th box. You know, give us something new every year. That'd be really awesome. Keep this trend going. You know, I got the first one and the second one right here. So hopefully I keep it going. Again, cornbread, biscuits, fantastic. That turtle brownie, fantastic. The fudgy brownie, really good, but similar to Duncan Hines. Everything should be in stores right now except for the spatula and the towel. And we did see some of the cake mixes recently in stores. Those should still be in stores as well. So you can get both cake mixes and both frostings from last year. And then this year you can get the cornbread, the biscuits, and both brownie mixes in store. So with that being said, the nerds are out. And what would Dolly do?